What's up, everybody on Charleston Car Videos? This is going to be a 10-year review on the Mazda Speed 3. Stay with us. So today I was lucky enough to get the keys to this Mazda Speed 3. It's a 2008, so technically 10 years old. It's not been cleaned at all, so this vehicle is literally just the way it was when it was traded in at this used car dealership. Today we're going to walk around this car. I love seeing it before it's been in the detail shop all cleaned up, because it's nice to see how the car looked when it was traded in, but on top of that, to see the actual condition of the car before anything gets done to it. So with no further ado, let's walk around this Mazda Speed 3, and let me tell y'all, first off, I'm a big fan of Mazda in general. So whatever the condition is what it is. That's out of my control. I'm just filming it. Now, one thing I do notice on this car is that it could use a new set of headlights. The headlights have been oxidized to the max, to so much where the actual lighting is kind of beaming off the oxidation on the plastic part of the headlight. Now, I do not exactly know why headlights on vehicles from back in the 2000s do this so badly, but auto manufacturers really need to do something about that. Because I'll tell you one thing, folks, if I was the owner of Mazda, I would like for my headlights on my cars to look still pretty decent after 10 years. But I understand, you know, you can't really control the sun and all that stuff just baking onto that car, so it makes sense. But again, there's an easy way to fix that sometimes if it doesn't get too bad, and it really kind of feels like it, well, it's on the outside, but you could wet sand those and re-clear coat them, or wet sand them and wax them and do all that, so you could shine them up. They definitely need that going on. But the actual front end of the car is in pretty good shape. Now, another thing you'll notice down on the bottom there, a little road rash, right? You got your cracked fog light down on the bottom, which is kind of common on cars that sit this low to the ground. Definitely also have a scuff there, so obviously they are riding somewhere and hit something. The car does sit pretty low though. Still a sporty car for sure. I mean, so many people just love this particular body style here, and I happen to be one of them. I really do like the Mazda Speed 3, and I like the Mazda Speed 3 that they had before they just discontinued them altogether. So let's hope Mazda comes back out with it. Now, these are aftermarket wheels. They're called Inky. I remember Inky rims way back in the day, and they still make them. I've always liked the rim that has a 3.5-inch type lip with some rivets. Now, that's not a true three-piece wheel. It's more of a look-alike, kind of a fake, if you know what I mean. If you had a real three-piece wheel on here, they would be worth a lot of money, and I don't think the person would be trading it in with real three-piece forged type wheels. But anyways, not bad. They're a little dirty, of course. They could use a little wipe down. I mean, let's just take a look. I mean, but there's still some shine to be shined there if you put a little Windex on and clean them off. Tires are in good shape though. They're 18-inch. They're 225/40 series wrapped on a ZR18, so not bad. Those are the BF Goodrich G-Force Comp 2 A3s is what it says on there. So to me that says a sporty tire, a soft tire, a tire that will grip when needing to. Now, what else we got? We got tinted windows. The body's in great shape though, as you can see. I mean, definitely more oxidation and fading going on with the paint. You know, it's on the roof. It really needs a good orbital buffer just to buff that bad boy out and bring the shine back out. Another thing that's broken is that. Oh, we've seen better days, but look at the actual plastic, how it's been baked so much in the sun over the years where it's almost like a potato chip, if that makes any sense. Maybe a little duct tape to do that. But anyways, looks kind of limp now, and a limp stick is not a good stick. Now the sunroof, or not the sunroof, but the actual spoiler back here also is oxidized, and there's no coming back to that from that. Okay, this is paint and clear coat. That's what it needs. Now the taillights look great. Still nice and shiny, to be honest with you. They look almost like they're brand new, or like someone swapped them out and put some aftermarket Alteza taillights or Altezas or whatever you called them. The Mazda Speed logo looks good. The Mazda logo, the chrome's still good. The back bumper looks good. To be honest with you, the whole side of the car and the rear of the car looks great. It's those top surfaces on the vehicle that you really have to maintain with wax. Put your car in the garage, put a cover over it. Love your car, people. Seriously. If you got a car like this, don't take it for granted. You know, love it. A lot of people would love to have a car like this. I'm being one of them. Anyways, back rim, kind of poking off a little bit. Do we call that the skateboard look or the offset? I don't know. But anyways, it is definitely missing a center cap there. Definitely got a lot of rust going on those calipers. So it tells me that this car's been sitting for quite some time. I mean, again, whoever owned this car just didn't give it the love that it deserves. And that's sad. It really is. Because I'm sure some of y'all watching right now would be like, man, if I had that car, I would clean it and take care of it and love it and drive it and just have so much fun with it, right? Yeah, I guess the other person probably thought that as well at some point. Now, another indication that we got some oil leaks or something going on is this right here. Again, 5W30, right? If the car was cleaned and everything, you'd never known because you never would have seen it. So it also is missing the cargo cover in the back. The back seats do fold for a 40-60 back seat split, and you do got leather with some red stitching. Does it have a spare up underneath? Well, it actually does. And it looks pretty cool. It's just a donut type spare. What's in here? A jack. No snakes. You do have an interior light. Not bad, still works. And you got this here, I guess for the middle. So anyways, shocks still work great. The exhaust, let's have a look. Is it aftermarket? Well, yes it is. It's actually called a Cork Sport Mazda Performance. Definitely a little dirty, but definitely sounds pretty good. We'll rev it up in a minute here and let you have a listen. So right now, I'm still liking it. Not a bad car. I bet somebody could buy it at a good price and get them a rockin' deal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. Now here's where things get a little sideways, right? The interior is where you spend a lot of time at. Well, the Mazda Speed3 back in 08, I guess it came with a Bose stereo system, which is nice. Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. And then you got this really good-looking Mazda Speed seat. Big side bolsters, kind of like a racing seat and a lazy boy chair all into one. Looks pretty comfortable, doesn't it? It sure does. And I like how these really just pop out right here to hold you in going around corners, because you know you're going to drive fast around corners. Then you got those racing pedals. You got a clutch because it is a manual transmission. Your all-season mats, your leather-wrapped steering wheel, volume, mode, cruise control. How's the horn sound? Sounds like a minivan horn. Listen to that. Doesn't sound the best, but that's what it is. Let's keep looking around a little bit. Well, the AC's still blowing cold, so I'm a fan of that. That feels good. You got a lot of keys, radio, all that. Let's see how the speakers sound. Well, if we can get the audio to go up. Well, hold on. Oh, wrong button, right? Hold on. I don't got much of anything going on in here. Where's the tune? Oh.
We get you caught up. When he brings church to you, it's church to go.
All right, speakers still sound good. I didn't hear any rattles. I'm not going to turn up too much. We don't want a copyright strike from freaking YouTube trying to get us there. But anyways, manual transmission. I don't see any USB or auxiliary ports. We do have an ashtray. How about that? You want to smoke a little Black and Mild. Do got cup holders. Armrest opens up. Well, there's an auxiliary right there and a 12 volt. Okay, interior's not as bad as I thought it was. It's actually pretty clean. No sunroof, of course. Do you have mirrors in your vanity? Of course you do, and you got two lights for the ladies doing their makeup or freaking lipsticks, right? Guys, I don't suggest you putting lipstick on, but some of y'all do. Anyways, back seats, pretty roomy for the most part. You can get some friends in, go have a good time. I do like to see the cool speaker grills in the back. Definitely got a mosquito. map holders, tablet, iPad holders, not on that side. The longest armrest I've ever seen, my lord. I mean, that thing is massive. Really is. Back seats are in pretty good shape. The suede, if that is real suede, seems to be pretty good. The only thing I noticed that was a little odd on this car is when I sat in the seat, it kind of felt like it wasn't completely, look at that. So if you get in a car wreck, your seat is going to definitely do some moving. Not too safe. Anyways, let's go ahead and pop the hood. What would this review be without looking at the engine and revving the exhaust? Let's go ahead and rev it up and hear how she sounds. Ooh, I like it. I hear a little blow-off valve under there. Oh, that sounds good. So I'm loving the engine sound, I'm loving the exhaust. Now I want to see under the hood. I'm pulling it and I'm not getting any kind of click going on under the hood. So let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, we're ready. All right, here we go. Are y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. So of course the intercooler is on the top like a Subaru. Not the cleanest under here, which I could already figure that out by looking at the exterior. Does have an aftermarket engine intake. Cold air goes right down into the bottom of that fender there. Definitely not the best place for a cold air intake to go in Charleston because the flooding, but hey, it is what it is. You got a little filter there, blow-off valve right there. So anyways, again, not the cleanest of cars, but definitely somebody could buy it and clean it up and make it a really nice vehicle. That's the whole point here, folks. It is for sale, and if you want to buy it, just call these people at Low Country Volkswagen and tell them you saw that video of that Mazda Speed 3 before it goes through a auction, because that's probably what they'll do. These older cars, if you look over there, take a close look. Do you see any older 2008 looking vehicles? No, you don't. So that's what I'm saying. Most car dealerships are taking these older vehicles and they're sending them off to the auction. They don't have time to fix it and clean it and dump a bunch of money into it. They'll just send it out of here, let a smaller car lot or somewhere buy it, and then they can deal with it. But it'll probably be here at our store. Today's Monday. It'll probably be here until Friday morning, and then it's gone. So if you want to buy it, you better call this place fast. Again, it's lowcountrypreowned.com. That's where you want to go. Lowcountrypreowned.com. Let them know you saw the Mazda Speed 3. Tell Brandon in there that you're interested in it. How much could you buy it as is, like it sits right now? He'll cut you an awesome deal. You can come pick it up. You can get it put on a trailer and have it shipped to you. I mean, who cares? You live in Texas, California, wherever you live at, we can ship it to you on a truck, and you'll have yourself a nice little car once you get done cleaning it and babying it up a little bit. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed checking out the Mazda Speed 3 after 10 years. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I'll see you soon. I'm Chad with Charleston Car Videos. I'm signing out. Well, let's see how it drives, right? I'm gonna put my camera right here on the dash. I mean, I'm not gonna drive it far. We're just gonna drive it in the parking lot, but let's see how the clutch feels. Mosquitoes. Clutch feels pretty good. It's a little heavy, but that's okay. Sounds good. Oh, this takes me back to the days when I didn't have kids and I could have a sports car, you know? I really miss it. Oh man, I like this little car. I really do. I like something that I can put some time into and fix it up and dress it up, you know? Sometimes it's nice to get one that's not already in perfect condition, right? You know, as us guys getting out in the garage and working on stuff, it's nice to, it gives you some kind of feeling when you're done working on it and you walk outside and you look at your car and you're like, man, I really made that Mazda Speed 3 go from something or from nothing to something. All right, everybody, that's it. My wife's calling. I will see all y'all soon in the next car video.